we now officially know why Joe Biden waited 64 days to hold his first news conference. He proved, well, his mental capacity is waning, to say the least. At times, he struggled. It was almost painful to watch. I think most of America actually feels sorry for the man now, that is clearly being used as a pawn. But once you get over your sadness for him, you realize this guy's a danger to America. His inability to think on his feet, to act and speak decisively without contradicting himself, has world leaders, our enemies, salivating. Yesterday, North Korea test-fired ballistic missiles, a provocative test, not of its weapon systems, but a test of the Biden administration. Do you think after today, after this news conference, Kim Jong-un fears this man?
We're consulting with our allies and partners, and there will be responses if they choose to escalate. We will respond accordingly. But I'm also prepared for some form of diplomacy.
Folks, he had to read the whole statement. Now, that one comment you just saw there, the words, and maybe more importantly, how Biden delivered it, sums up his presidency. Feeble and weak. A brutal dictator like Kim Jong-un, like Vladimir Putin, only responds to tough talk. Well, President Trump mastered the art of that, which is why our enemies did little to provoke us during President Trump's term. And if Joe Biden wasn't acting weak today, he appeared literally to fade in and out, at times rambling on in some incoherent manner.
Let me get here. Okay. If it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway, when I came to the United States Senate 120 years ago, I don't know. The middle class, hardworking people and people struggling to get in the middle class, they built America, and unions built them. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. Okay, where am I? That's a serious question, right? It's acceptable to me. Come on.
Come on, man. That's his go-to when he gets confused. Come on, man. So after you laugh at it, kind of, right, you realize how scary this all is. Joe Biden, as I've said over and over again, is the greatest threat this nation faces. He is supposed to be the leader of the free world, but instead of leading, even in our own country, he just blabbers on. Hear about some sort of window leak.
How many homes, buildings, office complexes are wasting billions of barrels of oil over time because they can't hold in the heat or the air conditioning because it leaks through the windows that are so porous and the connections? It's amazing.
Is it? Is it amazing, Joe? Porous windows and connections? What does that mean? And that was when Joe Biden, folks, was at his best today, because he spent much of the news conference contradicting himself.
My answer is yes. My plan is to run for re-election. That's my expectation.
So is that a yes, that you are running for re-election?
Look, I don't know where you guys come from, man. I've never been able to travel. I'm a great respecter of fate. I've never been able to plan 3.5 years ahead for certain. I guess I should be flattered. People are coming because I'm the nice guy. That's the reason why it's happening. That I'm a decent man, or however it's phrased. That, that's why they're coming, because Biden's a good guy. I'd like to think it's because I'm a nice guy, but it's not. The reason they're coming is that it's the time they can travel with the least likelihood of dying on the way because of the heat in the desert.
Oh boy, folks. The world demands certainty from an American president. It demands leadership. Joe Biden does not promote any of those things. And with the crisis on the border worsening, Joe Biden wants you to believe it's not his promises of amnesty and an open door for all of these migrants, but cooler weather that is drawing them towards America. That is a lie, and he knows it, just like he knows this is a lie too.
If you take a look at the number of people who are coming, the vast majority, the overwhelming majority of people coming to the border and crossing are being sent back, Thousands, tens of thousands.
No, they are not. This week, Axios reported 13% of those crossing the border are actually turned back. 13%. To me, I think that's even a high number. I think it's far less than that. Certainly isn't an overwhelming majority. Here's the stone cold truth. I'm not sure this press conference could have gone any worse for Joe Biden, short of him tumbling while walking out the door.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.